Hey folks, and welcome to our first full-length YouTube channel, including voiceover. Um, I do apologise before we start for the nervousness that you'll inevitably hear in my voice, the stuttering and start-stop kind of, you know, you get what I'm saying, right? It is incredibly nerve-wracking to create a YouTube video and put it out there for everyone and anyone to see, hopefully. Um, and yeah, this is basically my contribution to resin art in a nutshell. So the mold that we've opted to show in our first video is a mold that I got from Temu, and it's sort of an amalgamation of the Tree of Life and a Green Man piece. It's supposed to symbolize growth, connection, rebirth, wisdom, all those sorts of wonderful, positive vibe things. And I just thought it was a really good mold to showcase in our first video. Um, I believe I got this mold from Temu. But I have seen it on Amazon if you don't want to wait the 2 weeks or so that it takes for Temu to deliver. Um, so yeah, it is a really pretty mold and it's pretty good quality for a Temu mold. Now, anyone who's looking at the video and hearing my voice is going to be wondering if I've got exceptionally hairy arms. And I haven't. It's That's my partner. So the two of us do resin together, and those are his arms and his hands that are currently micaing that mold. He absolutely loves micaing molds. I think he finds it very relaxing, um, and he can do, huge molds in one sitting. And he really enjoys it. So in this part, he took two different golds, and sort of a burnt orange and a yellow, and he was just highlighting all the different textures and bits of the mold so that it really stands out on the final piece. I have speeded it up considerably because it really did take him quite a while to do it. Um, and if it in real time, blimey, I think we'd all just pass out from boredom. But in a sort of speeded up time lapsey kind of way, it's actually quite interesting to watch. He then starts going on and filling in the absolutely there are loads and loads of little tiny leaves all around the top of the tree. There are vines at the bottom, and he did lots and lots of different colours and things. Now, the colour that he's using now is from Just Resin, and it's one of their super micas. I don't remember the name of it. I am so sorry. I know that this is something that you are supposed to check and you're supposed to record and put links in descriptions and all that kind of stuff, but um, he actually filmed this quite a while ago, and like I say, it's just taken me this long to pluck up the courage to finally finish a voiceover. Um, but I do know it's one of the super chameleons from Just Resin, and it's absolutely beautiful. So while he's filling in some more of these details, let me just tell you a little bit more about us. So we started Resin back last November. So essentially, he bought me a bunch of flowers for our anniversary, and they were stunning. They were the rainbow sort of flowers that were just a myriad of colours, absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to keep them forever because they were so beautiful. And he then bought me a small pack of resin to keep them, and I literally went down the resin rabbit hole of YouTube. But once we sort of started, and then started acquiring more and more things and becoming more adventurous, we started videoing, recording sort of what we were doing in a way to kind of remember what goes well, see what does not work out. And trust me, some things do not work out, but some things do. And I am absolutely terrible at writing down notes as I go. So what I decided to do was record things, and then if something goes really well, then I can just look back, see how I did it. And to be honest, even if things go really badly, I can still look back, see how I did it, see what I can change, and hopefully make improvements and get better um, in this in the world of resin. Now I'm going to speed this up just a little bit because he's still got quite a way to go, as you can see. And I'll come back when it's time to pour the resin. So there we are. He's all finished with adding the mica to the mould. He's just giving it a little tap off to get rid of any excess mica. And then he's going to add a black two-part epoxy resin. We use Mould. We have used other brands, but Mould is consistently our favourite. It degasses really well. You've got a really nice long work time, and we just really like it. It also has the benefit that it you can buy large quantities, but in smaller bottles. So I have a problem with my hands at times, and the smaller bottles is fantastic for me. Now to the best bit of all, the demoulding. Um, he does like to demould. I think same as everyone else, demoulding day is always an absolute treat. It's nerve-wracking and exciting all at the same time because you never quite know if it's going to turn out quite how you imagined it's going to. So, um, yeah, I love demoulding day, and I'm sure that's the same as everyone else. And if anyone has actually watched this video and you're still with me at this point, thank you so much for your patience. I totally appreciate that this has been quite a nervous sounding video. Um, but whilst he finishes demolding this and gives us a little teaser of the mold, what's a YouTube video without the usual like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button bit within there? So that's my bit. Anyway, here's the good bit. There it is. Oh, upside down. There it is. And I think he did a fantastic job of this. It is so pretty. It is beautiful. He will show it. There we go. I genuinely don't think that the camera, even when it is in focus, does it full justice. It's Really, really pretty. He did, yeah, I think he did an excellent job. So that's it. That's our first video over and done with. Um, like I say, anybody who has watched this, thank you so much. Anybody who has hung in here right to the very end, you are 100% appreciated. You really are. Please do feel free to leave me any comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.